Oh, baby, where you from? What you into? What's your favorite color? What's your mama like?
Welcome on board the Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady. I'm Morgan from the very unofficial travel guides. I travel all around the world to popular and not so popular tourist destinations to give you a very honest, unofficial look at what it was like to be there. I also wrote a book called Getting Stitches on a Cruise Ship.
It's available on Amazon now.
And before I show you around this pretty amazing accommodation here on this relatively new ship from Virgin Voyages, I want to tell you that I'm going to change this up a little bit. I've realized from watching my own videos and other people's videos that usually what happens in a cabin tour is somebody walks around the cabin with a camera and just explains everything that they're seeing. This is the bed. There's a table. I'm going out on the balcony. And I just realized that that's gotten kind of boring. And like I said, I'm including myself in that group too. So what I decided I'm gonna do now is, first of all, just show you some of the kind of like highlights and lowlights of this suite. And then in the end, I'll do a full walkthrough without really talking, so you can get a good idea of everything that's in here. But first, the highlights and lowlights. Allow me to start with one of the major highlights of staying in a suite on Virgin Voyages, and that is this bar. You can see we have a bottle of tequila, a bottle of Bacardi, some Tito's, some whiskey, and I realize I'm doing what I said I wasn't gonna do, just explaining what I'm seeing. It's kind of difficult. There's also tonic, 2 things of water, one is sparkling, one is still, the whole mixer and all that, and then all this stuff in here as well. And this is all included in the price of the cruise. So don't have to pay extra for any of this. It's filled up one time, and if you finish one of these bottles and then request it to be replaced, then you will be paying for that. Another highlight, something I think that every cruise ship, every hotel needs to have, is enough charging opportunities next to the bed. And it should be on both sides, and here in this suite, it is on both sides. Good job, Virgin. As far as the bathroom goes, very ample space for 2 people. Plenty of storage opportunities here. There's also a lip here to put stuff on, back here, and a live plant. I haven't seen a lot of live plants on cruise ships, in cruise ship cabins. Let me show you the shower as well. Like I said, I'm gonna do a full walkthrough later, but as far as highlights go, there is a what do you call this? Rainforest shower? What do you call that? And also a handheld shower here. Another highlight. I'm gonna sound very enthusiastic about this, but I'm just really happy with these products. Smell so good. This is a highlight. This cabin category is called Cheeky Corner Suite, and one of the things that makes this so incredibly special is this enormous balcony. Let's go take a look outside. I hope it's not too windy. If I walk to this corner of the balcony and show you, can you see this? Look at all this space is ours, and there's a surprise, a trademark for every cabin on the Virgin Voyages ships. All have a hammock. I am not a fan of hammocks. I don't find this comfortable. The swinging makes me seasick, but if you like hammocks, there's one here. And look at this. Who needs this angle? Jeez, I'm getting out of here. Let's see, another interesting thing that makes this cabin special is the remote control tablet here next to the bed. You can use this to change the mood, photo shoot, zen, pumped up, hangover, which closes the drapes. I'll show you how that goes. And then magically, it gets darker in here. And I think if I just press this, then it all goes back. Or not. Let's go with pumped up. Then Open sesame. I know you can't really see it, so I'm gonna point it out here, but there is a ledge here behind the bed, which is also a great place to sort of store things like, I don't know, what do we have here? Our night hand cream, iPad, the shirt for bedtime. There's the tables next to the bed as well, so there is place to put your, as we would say in German, Krimskrams. I guess the English translation would be doodads. Altogether, there's quite a bit of space. I have stayed in larger suites for less money, like on Mein Schiff. I've also stayed in smaller suites for less money, like on MSC in the Yacht Club, but not complaining about the space. It's very adequate. By the way, there is a real record player. It comes, I think each cabin comes with one record. We got the Sex Pistols. So, I don't know, bring your records. It really works. We tried it. As promised, I'm going to be doing a full walkthrough coming up, and I want to tell you about some things that are not necessarily complaints, just me thinking,
could this be better?
And I'm going to do all that right after this commercial break.
So tell me everything about you, girl. I wanna know.
Did you get one? What was it about? Write it in the comments below. Okay, let me show you some of the things about this space that I'd like to point out as could possibly be better. Let's put it that way. Starting over in this corner, let's talk about this sitting area and more specifically this table. This table is just too big. It doesn't fit there, and that's where it is. I mean, we didn't move it there. That's where it is. And you can, if you want to open the fridge, that door only opens that far. So that makes it tricky here to really get in there and get a good look. I mean, you can get in there, but it just seems like, huh? Of course, we could move the table over here, but then what's the table doing over here? You know what I mean? Another thing I have to mention is the corner of the bed.
Child.
Marcus and I have hit our knees on this hard corner about 3-4 times a day already. If the curtains are closed here, then the space to get through there is kind of thin. I mean, the optical illusion with the carpet ending there as well makes the space seem thin. And because it's dark, it blends in with the carpet, and we just keep kicking this bed corner. Thank you for allowing me to express my concern using adult words. Another thing that I'll just mention is the storage situation. And if you are the kind of person who likes to leave your stuff in your suitcase, then this isn't gonna bother you at all. There are 3 drawers here, as well as 3 drawers here next to the bar and stereo area, but the drawers are deceivingly shallow compared to this space. Let me just open and show you. They're really shallow. Do you see this? Like, you can fit maybe 3 t-shirts in here and it's full. There is plenty of place to hang things up in the closet, so if you like to hang your stuff up, you're gonna be fine. But if you like to keep it folded and store it away someplace, if your cruise is longer than like 5 nights, it's gonna be kind of tight. Just to be fair, there are also 2 drawers on this side of the bed, only on this side, and you can see I got my stuff pretty much stashed in there. And now moving on to one of my favorite things to, I will say, complain about. This is a complaint. And that is this freaky bathroom door situation. Look at this, people. It's glass. A glass bathroom door. It does close almost all the way. You can see there's just a little bit of a space here, but why is it glass? Why do you need to see inside here when somebody's in there? It is quite shiny, and the toilet is around the corner back there, so it's kind of set up okay, but why does this have to be glass? I don't understand. When you're inside here, you can also see out just as well as you can see in, basically. And even though you can't see if somebody's sitting on the toilet, unless you're maybe sitting in this chair or out on that part of the balcony, you can definitely see when somebody gets out of the shower. So if you are going to be cruising with somebody that you're not used to seeing naked or don't want to see naked, this is gonna be a problem. cruise ship cabin designers, hotel room designers, we don't like this. We don't need more of this.
We don't want people to watch us pooping.
Why? One more slight thing I want to point out because I think it's important to know is if you're going to book one of these suites at the aft of the ship, down here is a bar, which is really nice. But they're playing loud music at night until really late hours. And we're on deck 9 in this suite, and that's deck 7. So try to get as high up as possible if you think that might bother you at night. As promised, to wrap up this video, I'm going to do a full walkthrough of the entire suite so you can really get a good idea of how big it is and where everything is. Make sure you leave a thumbs up before you go and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. There will be more videos from this ship coming soon. Enjoy!